6 years old, I told my mom and dad that I wanted to be a professional bass angler. 6. I remember there was like a Jacobs Cup on Wheeler Lake earlier on. I'm like, I'm gonna win that Jacobs Cup on Wheeler Lake. You know, second grade career, I have to tell people all the time I was a professional bass angler in second grade. So, I mean, I just remember even earlier than that, I just always, it's just like, it's weird because like, that's not normal. You're not in Texas, you're not in Alabama where it's like, you're in the heart of bass fishing country. You're in Indiana, downtown Indianapolis. I'm like, look, if there's anybody who's not going to make it, you would pick me. Like you would, like that kid more than likely is not gonna make it, you know?
Jacob Wheeler from Indianapolis, Indiana. 5 worth 7 pounds, 9 ounces. Your champion is Jacob Wheeler.
Your 2012 Forrest Wood Cup champion, Jacob Wheeler.
And I appreciate that as well, because I think that it just shows people that everything doesn't have to be perfect for you to accomplish your goals. It wasn't all on me by any means, but I have a lot of people that helped me along the way, and a lot of things went the right way. You have to have a break in this sport to be able to get to the next level, and then to the next level, and then you have to be able to have enough money to be able to stay there, to build your brand, and then all of these things have to happen. And so it just has, and it's flowed, and it's been fairly, not easy, but it's happened fairly quickly. Thinking about like, man, what would I have thought looking at myself now when I was 16, 17 years old? And I actually remember a vivid thought that I had. Things were just, you know, it was getting tough. You want to be a professional bass angler, you're 17 years old, you're competing in weeknighters, and I just remember like, hey, if this doesn't work out, like, man, if I could just make, $50,000 a year, own a house, have a family, man, I'll be happy in life. Like, I don't need a lot. So I'm like, man, like looking back, I could never fathom in a million years what's transpired in my career. And I can't truly appreciate it because I'm still in it so heavily. I appreciate it, but it's hard to look back and be like, wow. And I think it's until your end's sort of done and you start to get down where you start going the other way and you're not still climbing, it's hard to think back and really take in what's happened in my career to this point, because you just like you said, you don't want to get complacent, you just got to keep looking up and look at the goal. Man, I mean, you just got to keep pushing. You got to see what you can possibly do. I would love to win Red Crest. I'd love to hoist that trophy. I've gotten close a couple times, been in the top 5 last couple of years, and that's definitely on the list. I look at an event as a battle. You can win a battle, but I look at winning Angler of the Year as winning the war. That's just so cool to me. Now, it might not mean that much to everybody else, but it's personally, that's my goal every year, because like I want to win the war. Like, I mean, the battle is great, and winning an individual battle. Now I want to win a couple in between there. I would have liked to have won a couple of those battles, but that's still a high priority for me. I think and your goals change throughout the year. I think even looking last year, in 2021, I had the mindset of winning Angler of the Year, start of the year. Otter gets a big lead. I have a bad tournament. My mindset now is I have to win. I need every single point to get back to where I have a chance to win Angler of the Year. So then you win 2 more tournaments in a second. So your goals change a little bit, but there's always like that, and you win a few events because of that. You're pushed by your competition. That's what it's all about. It still comes down to work ethic and your grit and how much you want things. And it's not for everyone either, and I'm not gonna say that. But if you're a hard worker in life and you put the time in, you're gonna be successful somewhere. That's the biggest thing I try to tell young anglers out there. It's like, look, I wanna tell you it's awesome, it's great. I love being in my profession. I love bass fishing in general. Still out there all the time, I'm just ate up with it. None of that's gone away. It's a job, but it's not really a job for me. It's more, so it's a blessing. It really is to be in the position I am right now. And looking back, it's hard to look back. Yeah! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Caught that sucker, bro. Got that sucker. Nice, man. In the mouth. That was a deep one, too. That is a beautiful fish right there. 4-2 legs, yeah! That's a good one now. That's a good one. Oh, it's awesome. All right, let's see if we can get back in there and see if we can't catch another one.